Hey, Dancers, Anthony Rose. Today we're doing something we haven't done in a while. We're doing some country polka. It is one of our favorite dances. They dance it a lot here in the Houston area. So we're going to break down the basic steps and, more importantly, how to dance it. Like what lies beneath. That is what you need to know. So stick around. Guys, one of the most important things that you'll do whenever you learn how to dance is not just learn the steps and the rhythms and all that stuff, but learn how the dance works, like how the stuff fits together. That is the most important thing. That is part of what we're going to cover today. We are going to teach you the basic steps and the basic turns, all that stuff. We're going to show you three things. What are the steps, how the dance works, and how it relates to other things. You can take things from one dance and translate it or transfer it right into polka. This is going to be good stuff. Now, if you're brand new here at the channel, we teach all of the country dances. Obviously, country polka, we teach two-step, West Coast swing, waltz, all that. But you're going to notice this little button down here, and it says subscribe. Now, if you click that button, then you become an ex-dancer, and you'll know when all the awesome stuff happens here on the channel. So we're going to show you a little bit of polka. We're going to break down the basics, and then we'll kind of talk about how it works. Guys, if you're brand new, if you've never danced polka, we're going to cover the basic idea, the basic steps, and all that stuff. Now, if you've danced polka before, stick with us for a minute, because we're just going to kind of cover the basic. Maybe you might even hear something you didn't hear before that can make your basic steps, you know, better. So here's the first thing. It's just a whole bunch of triple steps. Triple step, triple step, triple step, triple step. Most of the time, that's what you're going to be doing. So if we started this in a two-hand hold, leaders start with the left, followers start with the right. She's going to go backwards, I'm going to go forward. But we're going to do one triple step, and then we switch to the opposite side for triple step. Now you can count this as 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Now most of the time that is going to be your rhythm throughout. It's rarely going to change. Sometimes it will. But the first thing you got to do is you got to train your body to do that rhythm. Now we can break down all the technical things on this, talk about what part of the foot you use and what foot position you come to, but that's not really that important at this stage. So what you've got to know is triple step, triple step. So if we tried this in a basic dance hold, we have triple step and triple step. Now a couple things to watch out for. We see this a lot. Sometimes people think of this as a zigzaggy thing, and that's not what we want. So if I came towards you, we don't want this to kind of go this way and then that way, okay? We want to do that in a line. So if I picture my feet, like if I'm facing Rose here, I've got a line. So if I've got this hardwood floor here, I want to keep my feet on that line, almost like I'm walking a tightrope with polka. So I take my left foot, I put it into that line, and then I switch and I put my feet into that same line. So everything comes to the center, all right? We're not going to be zigzagging back and forth. It is, you know, just in that straight line. In order to do that with two separate triple steps, we've got to turn our body. So if you watch this again from this side, what I'm going to do is as I triple forward with my left, my entire left side of the body comes forward. There's a little bit of rotation.
Right side is just matching that.
Yeah, so she's basically parallel to me there. So, and then we do that with the opposite side while I take that side forward. So if we do it straight, then our legs are not in the center of the body and they kind of do all that zigzag and all that stuff. But that's the first thing you got to know. It is triple step, triple step, triple step, triple step. We're going to take this one step further and we're going to say there's an A triple and a B triple. This is where we get into the theory of polka. We're going to say she turns for A, but she doesn't for B.
Yes, this is huge, and I feel like a lot of people that dance polka in the beginning get a whole lot of clarity by using this method.
For sure. Like if she's going to turn, she's going to turn for the first triple, but she doesn't for the second. Now, I'm not going to teach all this stuff right now, but I just want to show you some basic steps and movements of polka of how this works. So if you think about this concept, she does, she doesn't. She does, she doesn't. She does, she doesn't. It's just that. She does, she doesn't. She does, she doesn't. She does, and she doesn't. So the thing you got to know there is that on that first triple, that's the time to do the stuff. The second triple is basically a recovery. There's not going to be, so I'm not saying you're never going to do it because sometimes you will, but that is the basic format and structure of polka. So let's talk about some basic turns again. Again, if we talk about there's the A, she does, the B, she doesn't. If she's going to do the turns, she starts and finishes, and then she triples. She starts and finishes, and then we triple. So we have to think about those two triples as completely separate things. Turns very rarely bleed in. They usually start and finish in that triple step. Now, we teach polka a lot like we teach two-step in that the turns are gonna be as a basic default degree of turn 1.5. So if she's facing backwards, she turns till she faces forward. All right, so if we're in this hand hold and we did triple one, triple two. When she turns, she's facing backwards. She starts and finishes, and then she triples. Let me show you that close up. All right, so if we show you this in two halves, you have section one, that starts and finishes, and then you have section two, which starts and finishes. Now, I'm in this alignment where I'm behind her, so similar to the way we teach two-step, what I've got to do when I turn her is I want to get up beside her. I am the one that's responsible for that. What she's responsible for is turning 1.5 turns, so now she's facing backwards, and she's going to face forward as I get up next to her in one triple step. Start and finish in one triple. So we have triple step, and we land in this promenade position. From there, then it's just a straight triple step with no rotation. So if we show you that again, that is triple one, triple two, we have start and finish, and triple step. Let's look at the feet. So again, with this triple step, she is going to start and finish in one triple, so we're gonna separate those two halves. So if we have triple one, triple two. Now what's gonna happen with her is she's gonna be turning 1.5 turns. That means she's gonna turn half, 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 while I just do another triple step, just like a basic step, to get up next to her. So we have triple step. Now she's forward on her right, I'm forward on my left. That is going to replace that first triple step, and then we just do another triple step side to side. So it's triple one, triple two, and then she's going to start and finish that turn as I get up next to her for triple one, and then we have triple two. Now, keep in mind that the time that she turns doesn't change really most of the time, regardless of which direction she's turned. So if you know that the first triple is a turn, the second triple is not, if once we've gotten into that promenade position, we can turn her back the other way for an inside turn. So if we have her basic for triple one, triple two, she would essentially just start and finish the turn. She's facing forward, so she has to finish backwards for triple one, and then we have triple two. That's a format, that's a structure for most everything in two-step. Now we mentioned earlier that you can take things in two-step and transfer them into polka, okay?
Easily.
And we can totally do that. Now we're gonna get to that. Before we start talking about how to translate things, because well, we got like 100 two-step videos on this channel. Most anything that we do in two-step can be done in polka, like literally almost all of it.
And I did want to say, if you are a beginner just learning polka, with this format, you can count it triple one, triple two. I would recommend actually doing that because the lines can get very blurred very easily. It's like, which triple am I on? And that's where it can get confusing for the follower and when you lead it. So I would actually, if you're practicing with a partner, count it out loud.
Yeah, I've even, to some students, I've said yes and no. On the first triple say yes, and on the second triple say no, because they know, yes, you're allowed to turn, but no, now you're not. I mean, that might be another way to think about it.
Yes.
Okay, but we got to talk about the style of polka first. So like if you want to make it look like polka, feel like polka, all that stuff, we have to use what is called lilt. Lilt is essentially that bounciness that you see, where two-step is more of a smooth dance. It really doesn't have any change of height. It doesn't bounce. Polka has this lilt. Now, I'm 6 foot tall. Rose is not.
Not so much.
But I will in polka, the way that we dance polka, and there's another theory here, but we are never going to be taller than we are tall. So we're going to create bounce, but not by going up. We create the bounce or the lilt by going down and then coming to our regular height.
That was a mistake I made a lot in the beginning when we were dancing, and he's like, you look very happy right now, because I was always like way up here, and he's like, no, you need to cool. So it's a very downward dance.
So all you got to do to create that lilt is you got your regular height, you're going to compress down and then come back up. Now you have 1 and 2, 3 and 4. You have the full whole beats that are down and then they come up. So if you watch this from here, if we have 1 and 2, 3 and 4, we're going to go down for 1, we're straight for and, we go down for 2, and we go straight on the second half of that. So you have 1 and 2 and, all right? So we're going to dance 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay, so again, we're not bouncing on top of the 4. So there's two types of basically rise and fall. There's foot rise and there's body rise. Foot rise is where you'll come up into the ankles, right? So if I come here, I'm rising up through my ankles. Body rise compresses through the knees, and that's the way that we're going to be doing this in polka. For those of you who do East Coast swing, it is very, very similar to East Coast swing lilt. It's just traveling, okay? Now, again, you can take anything that you do from two-step and convert it into polka. So you can take any one of these videos. Let me show you this, the secret magic formula to make that stuff happen. Now, this is going to get talky for a minute,
oh, Lord.
but I promise you, stick through this and hopefully it'll make a lot more sense. And you literally are just, it's like a 2-for-1 special.
Yeah.
You learn something in 2-step and then you translate it over for free. Guys, we love doing these videos for you guys. We do the best that we can with these videos.
Yes.
But the best way to take lessons would be in person. I know a lot of you guys don't live in the Houston area. We would love to work with you guys one-on-one. We do want you guys, if you have questions, comment down below. But the closest thing to that, to coming into our studio, is our xdance.com platform. It is not just dance videos.
Nope.
These are interactive, they're virtual. Like, you can literally ask a question,
Take
you
a
can
lesson.
talk about what it is that you're having trouble with, and we'll give you the answer for that. But here's what we want you guys to do. Click on that link right there, that is xdance.com. You can get a free trial to that. Promise you guys it's gonna be different than anything you've ever seen before, and we'd love to know what you guys think. All right, so back to your lesson. All right, guys, so we're gonna show you a pattern or amalgamation in 2-step, and then we'll show you what it looks like in polka. Same exact thing, different rhythm, different dance, okay? 2-for-1 special. So if we're dancing 2-step and we dance quick, quick, slow, slow, quick, quick, slow, slow, quick, quick, slow, slow, quick, quick, slow, slow, and quick, quick, slow, slow. Let me show you what that looks like in polka. Exactly the same thing, but we do it with triples. So we have triple 1, triple 2, triple 1, triple 2, triple 1, triple 2, triple 1, triple 2, triple 1, and triple 2. The exact same thing. So now, you can do that with any pattern, anything you do in 2-step. We got to learn how to translate it, which is what we're going to cover now. So again, this is going to get talky, it's going to get brainy, but totally worth it. All right, you know when you were a kid and you ordered like a box of Cracker Jacks and it came with a little prize inside? Sometime that was a secret decoder ring. That's what we're giving you right now of 2-step versus
Nerd alert.
the secret formula between the two. All right, we're gonna change the way you think about 2-step in order to make this work. So bear with us. Hopefully this makes sense at the end. But if we think about 2-step, which is quick, quick, slow, slow, we need to think about 2-step as quick, quick, slow, and then we have slow. So you have the first half, which is quick, quick, slow, and then you have the second half, which is slow. We do realize those are not equal numbers of beats, but for structurally, that's what we have to think about. If we take that in polka, now we've got to change the way that we think about polka. Instead of 1 and 2, 3 and 4, or triple step, we think of this as quick, quick, slow, sa-la-low.
Beautiful.
Yeah. It's like, you know, like singing, like at the opera.
It's a song you won't be able to get out of your head once you start doing it.
So again, it's quick, quick, slow, low. Now, that might not make much sense yet, but the thing is you got to think about how things translate from 2-step into polka. The formula is this. Write this down if you got it. 2-step, you have quick, quick, slow, and in polka, you have that first quick, quick, slow, and those are equivalents. You break it into 2 halves. Whatever you would do in 2-step for that first quick, quick, slow, you would just do that almost exact same thing in polka for that first quick, quick, slow, or triple step. In 2-step, you have quick, quick, slow, and then you have the second slow. What we do in polka is we take that second slow and we just, you know, replace it with a triple step and count it low, right? So if we just did like a basic, we'll just do a basic turn in 2-step. We would go quick, quick, slow, and then we would prep her for slow. Then she turns for quick, quick, slow. We're facing each other, and then we step slow. If we did that same thing in polka, you would have quick, quick, slow, and then we prep her for that second triple step, which is the sa-la-low. She does the turn for quick, quick, slow. We're facing each other, and we have sa-la-low. That in a nutshell is how everything is done from one dance to the next. Now, if we go back to that section of that amalgamation we did earlier, we'll show you that in 2-step. Again, then we'll show you how it works in polka. So if we did it in 2-step, quick, quick, slow, slow, and then she has quick, quick, slow, she finishes. Then she turns for quick, quick, slow, and I bring the hand up and turn her half for slow. Then it goes over the head for quick, quick, slow, over the head, slow. She turns for quick, quick, slow, and then we step for slow. Same thing in polka. So we're gonna count this as quick, quick, slow, sa-la-low. So we have quick, quick, slow, sa-la-low. She turns 1.5 for quick, quick, slow. Normally in 2-step she would step, but now we're going to go triple step or sa-la-low. She turns for quick, quick, slow, and if you remember earlier, I backed her up, she faced the other direction for sa-la-low, right? Then she turns quick, quick, slow, and it comes over top for slow. She turns, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow. That is a straight translation just right across the board. Now there are some things in polka that might be very difficult to do in two-step, but the translation from two-step to polka is almost just exactly the same. Guys, we got some exciting stuff coming up here on the channel, a lot of new things, a lot of new creative ideas that we have to share with you guys, but we want to know what you guys want to see. If there's a specific dance or a specific thing that you would like to see more of or less of, let us know. Did you enjoy the polka? Would you like to see more polka? Would you like to see more nightclub or country swing? What do you guys want? Because we want to do what you guys want and what you guys need. Now, there's going to be some cool stuff showing up on the channel, so be sure to check back every Tuesday, 6:30 Central, 7:30 Eastern. So every Tuesday, new video. So we're going to demonstrate a few things to music, and then we'll see you guys next time. You like me? Do you like me?
You're soft.
That's not
no comfy.
Good.
I'm just so mad, and now your energy, okay. Hold on,
sorry for being joyful in the presence of such fury.
Interactive virtual dance training technology.
You're so smart.
Interactive virtual dance training technology.
All right, guys, if you want a full breakdown of how all of this stuff works, and not just in this dance, but in other dance, you have to check out xdance.com. So click that link right there, get a free trial. I promise you it's completely different than anything you've ever seen before. Or if you just want to watch another video here on YouTube, that one down there is pretty cool too, so click on that.